Willie, 4 wins, but the opponents combined just 2 wins. Do you guys feel like you just taken care of business to this point?
So far, yeah. I mean, really, we've done a good job of focusing on the things that we need to do to win, and just making sure that we're prepared for each and every situation, for each play, and really that's what it all comes down to. It's just when you step on the field, knowing exactly how you're going to counter, whatever they're trying to do to us, and just try to get us in some good plays, to where we can be successful as well.
So do you feel like you have to change the intensity level now going into this next stage of the season?
Really, we just want to make sure that we keep having fun at the same time. I mean, you don't want to make it too much business-like, because we do so many good things, for practice, and then when we go out on the field, that we want to keep it, a real fun environment. I mean, everyone's just, having fun, telling jokes on the sidelines, just small things like that, and that can really keep your team loose, but then again, we understand now, like when it's time to go to work, and that's something that we haven't had in the past, is where we would joke around and stuff, and then when it came time to play, we had some guys that played, some guys that didn't, and now we're at the point where we could joke around, but then again, all 11 of us could go on the field and go to work.
Going back to Northern California with the chance to become the all-time leading passer, I mean, great to break it in that environment in your home area.
Yeah, definitely. My dad's having a big barbecue. He did 2 years ago when we were at Stanford too. Just like a big luau type of thing. Just friends from home, and that would definitely be neat. To do it in front of so many people that I've grown up with. People that have watched me play since I was little. So that would definitely be nice.
Do you approach this game any differently than you would any other games because of last year's result?
Not at all. I mean, I think that's something that we kind of did against New Mexico, because of the result that happened against them. But really, you can't do that. You just have to forget the past, and focus on the present. They're a new team, we're a new team. I mean, that's definitely clear, and we just have to make sure that we've been doing the things that we've been doing and just go out there and play.
Is there any kind of added motivation for you guys when with the win, you guys would take over sole possession in first place?
We were talking about it a little bit, I mean, that's definitely in the back of our head, but then again, we know that, we have to do what it takes to win in order to get there. So.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
You had a real kind of workmanlike game, just high percentage, not a lot of big plays. Is that fine in this offense?
Oh, that's fine with me, yeah. I mean, really, because we were able to run the ball too, But, yeah, really, just, we're going to do what we have to do to win. I mean, some games we're going to have to throw the ball. Some games we're not going to be able to throw the ball, and we're going to have to run the ball. So, I mean, just our ability last week, to do both, really. I mean, we did have some big plays passing. I mean, it wasn't 80 yards, or anything like that, but we definitely got the ball down the field when we needed to. There's one, I think it was like 2nd and 16, we got a first down right away, Just small things like that, just being able to move the chains and do what we need to do, and so we get the W.
You guys seem almost methodical. We can do whatever we want, and we're going to get you in these long drives, no penalties, no turnovers. It's not as maybe glamorous as what some teams do, but it's near perfectly executed football. Is there a pride in that kind of performance?
Definitely, I think. I mean, just that like when you do things like that, it really just shows how good of a team you have. Team offense, team defense, team special teams. I mean, our defense and special teams set us up for great field position, the whole night. And that's why, we had, I think, 200 yards rushing, 200 yards passing, somewhere around there. And part of that, is that we didn't really have to do much. I mean, we got the ball, a couple drives started on the 40, we just had to work ourselves up, So, really, it was just good team play, I mean, we helped out the defense, by scoring, and, we kick off, Boncio's kicking the ball at the end zone, and then the fourth quarter, I think we had the field for about 12 minutes, so fourth quarter, when your defense is on the field for 3 minutes, that's definitely a plus.
Having fun?
Always.